He has over 16,000 subscribers. His videos have been watched over 2.8 million times. This week's guest is a very special one. Not only is he running a very successful YouTube channel, he also was the first one to achieve the trimmed completionist cape on RuneScape. And if you didn't think that was good enough to be on our show, then you should go and check out his new Fight Caves livestream video, in which he was the first one to be grinded the new cape. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to our show, Mr. Omar.
Okay, awesome. Wow, that was really good.
Alright, well, welcome to our show, Omar. And we're really happy to have you on our show. Yeah, we're hoping to bring you guys a show that, you know, something different, something unique on the YouTube RuneScape community. And so, yeah, we're happy that you're here. And this being a show where, you know, some creative element to it as well, because Rita will be drawing in a moment, because she's going to be drawing whatever comes up to her mind based on the questions that will be asked during the interview. So,
Sergio annoying the hell out of me, waking me up at 8 in the morning.
Yeah, it's because we have so many different time zones. We have Rita is a Aussie, and then we have Omar all the way in the US, and then we have me in Europe. So it's different times.
Say that again.
What?
Aussie? Say Aussie.
Aussie? I can't.
You say
Sorry,
it funny.
But anyway, so welcome, Omar.
Thank you. Glad to be here. Yeah.
Yeah, so Rita, you can have a go at the drawing now. So as you can see on the screen, she is starting her drawing.
Yes, I'm just fixing my screen.
Oh, she's fixing her screen right now. So we'll just have a wait until she gives us a sign to start with the interview.
And go.
Alright then. So the first question we have for you is based on the very recent update on the armors. Can you give us your opinion on the armors? Do you like the graphical updates? And maybe you have a favorite set of updated armor, maybe? Because you've been very busy with, you know, updating all your videos recently. But, you know, we're just curious.
Well, with the armor update, I thought it was actually all amazing, but I'm also not like normal RuneScaper, because normal RuneScapers were just walking around and looking at the armor, and it doesn't look quite as good from a full screen view as it does up close, because I put so much tiny little detail in it. It looks amazing if you look at it through the Orb of Oculus. So in my videos where I'm just looking at it up close, I think almost all of it anyway, it looks really good.
Yeah, it does. I really like it as well.
Jagex does put a lot of effort into the little details on armor, which I think is sort of odd because you can't really see that stuff. Like, there was one thing that I noticed a few days ago. There's the top of the blade, or the top of the golden scythe where the blade hits the shaft of it. It's actually a little skull there, which you can't see at all.
You can't actually see that, yeah.
Not at all.
So if you would say you have a favorite pair of updated armors, what would that be?
I have to admit, it's a newbie armor, but I really like the gold-trimmed blue dragon hide. It just looks really good.
Alright, gold-trimmed blue dragon hide. Did you catch that, Rita?
Yeah. I haven't seen the updates yet.
Oh, uh-oh.
I need to keep up.
Yeah, we're just giving Rita a challenge here, so she doesn't know what's going to happen during this interview, so she has to be really creative. So, okay. So, why do you like that one so much then?
It's just got really nice blue color, and then it's sort of scaled, sort of like the new Obsidian Cape is, like the just overlapping scales. But instead of just being all the same color like that cape is, it's got a little bit of gold at the bottom of each scale. It just looks really amazing.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so even though Rita hasn't seen the updated blue trimmed dragon hide armor yet, she is able to draw something now, because she's given a good description there. Alright then, so let's move on to the next question then. So, if you could say, this question is a bit more tricky, what are you most proud of in real life?
In real life.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because obviously we know what your biggest achievement is on RuneScape, but what is it in real life?
My biggest achievement in real life would probably be a first-degree black belt in Taekwondo.
Wow. I'm happy I didn't fight with you at RuneFest.
What? What did he say?
Holy shit.
First-degree black belt in Taekwondo.
Sweet.
Holy shit, did you hear that, Rita?
Yeah,
I haven't done any martial arts recently, but I got that a few years ago.
Alright guys, don't fight with Omar, just so you know. So, alright, so yeah, that's a pretty cool achievement. That's pretty sick. So, obviously what we all assume is that you're most proud of your trimmed completion escape. But is that the case on RuneScape?
Yeah, probably.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, for the ones that didn't know, can you tell them when you got the trimmed completion escape?
I believe it was released on May 3rd in 2011, and I had all the requirements except for one body part left for the Clarence hand in the sand thing, and I hadn't done the Goblin Priest burial, but those took me about 20 minutes total, so I had it about 20 minutes after the update.
Ah, I see. Well, there's some people that tell me that you have you did already know what the requirements were gonna be or things like that. Can you clarify that?
There was a thread in the high-level forum made by Mod Chris L, who was the lead designer, or lead developer rather, of the completionist capes, and I believe the entire Capes of Distinction update. And he had a thread called, I believe it was called Completionists Assemble, and
Right.
yeah, and he pretty much was just looking for feedback, and I posted a list of suggestions for what I thought the completionist cape should be, and that list pretty much became the trimmed completionist requirements, while the previous list that other people suggested and that he had some of the requirements for became the normal completionist cape. But it's not really, I don't know, I mean, people say that, oh, you had all the requirements, or like you made the cape, or
Yes,
it's based off of
I've
your
came
account or something.
Yeah.
But it's just sort of the completionist style of gameplay in RuneScape. There's a thread in the RuneScape forums. I'm not quite sure who has the current version, because it's been made a few times, I believe, but it just keeps up to date and lists all of the completionist content that people are looking to do.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, that sounds fair enough. Yeah, I've came across some of those comments, so I thought, let's just, throw that question at Omar and see what he has to say on that one. So, alright, so let's move on to the next question now. I've got a list of studies here for you, and we're just wondering if you could choose which one would you find most interesting or would you be most keen to do. So here's the list. So first off we have psychology, and second we have something to do with web design, third we have something to do with sociology, and then we have international business, and finally we have medicines. Have you got that?
Yep, I just wrote them down. I have taken some psychology and web design courses. I've never done any sociology, international business, although I did take some economics in high school, and I've never done any medicine-related stuff. I'd say probably web design out of all of those I'd be most interested in, although I did enjoy my psychology courses. I just don't think I'd like a career in psychology.
Right, yeah. Well, you seem like I've heard a lot of questions of people saying, oh, his voice is so calming. When I listen to his voice, I fall asleep.
Yeah, one of my friends said his voice makes me horny. I was like, okay.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so yeah, so you got a lot of compliments on your voice. Maybe that has something to do with the psychology element. Maybe you can
Maybe calm people down.
Calm people down that way. Yeah.
I could be a professional hypnotist.
Uh-huh. Alright, that sounds good. So, but you just told us you're very interested in web design, things like that. Now, what if let's just say, whatever JMod would get in touch with you and would say, Well, Omar, we could offer you a job at Jagex. Could, pay everything. You come here to England, and you come to work for us as a web designer for the RuneScape main page. Would you be keen to do that, or would you rather stay where you are right now?
I'm not sure that I'd have the technical skills to be a professional web designer, but just assuming that I did.
Yeah, assuming you did.
Assuming that I did, I'd definitely take the job at Jagex.
So what?
Although I don't think web design would be my ideal position there. I think I'd rather be QA, or
QA,
if I had the
right.
technical skills, I'd like to be a developer maybe. But yeah, I don't have the technical skills for that yet.
Yeah, I see. But you say you might want to be a developer, maybe a QA tester. If you could be a developer, what is it you'd like to develop on RuneScape?
I'd love to add in more mini games or improve the ones that we've already got.
Yeah, because you're like a mini game boss. Like
That's pretty much all I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever I see you on RuneScape, you're always either doing Castle Wars, or you're doing what's the one called? GOP?
Fistocopics.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Fistocopics. So you're always somewhere in a mini game. So yeah, I can imagine you being a really good person to fix the mini games and stuff at RuneScape. Yeah. So, and talking about mini games, we've had this whole Castle Wars. What did they call it? Where they double the games recently, where they managed to get, I believe, 16 games an hour or something like that.
Yes, there were a few world hopping methods.
Yeah, what's your opinion on that one?
I wish they had taken it out sooner because it is really unfair to people who already have a bunch of Castle Wars games, and also all the trim completion escapes people who got it. I mean, I know Raji spent like 5 months or something crazy AFK in Castle Wars in one world, and then the people who are doing the world hopping methods got it so much faster.
Yeah, true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was a bit, I had mixed feelings because I myself was at 3K Games or something when that method got released. So I was a bit disappointed on one hand, and the other hand I was like, oh, maybe I can get some fast games. But anyway, they did do a fix yesterday, didn't they?
Yes.
So
Yeah, so currently you need to be in a game for 10 minutes in order for it to give you either tickets.
Oh, that's much better.
Yep. Although you still can hop around if you get in when it's at 11 minutes and do 5 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe 5 games per hour.
All right, well, that's better at least.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to the next question. How's it going there, Rita? Just checking with you.
Falling asleep. I'm alright.
Falling asleep.
Alright.
How's it going there? Have you drawn something already?
No, I'm drawing.
All right then.
I'm drawing his sexy face.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Let's move on. We'll see. We'll see what you've made at the end of the interview. So, moving on to the next part of this interview is a clip, which we asked a really good friend of you. I asked you who's a good friend of you earlier today, and I went over to this person, and this is what he said. So let's have a look.
What's up, guys? Roger here. Most of you will probably know me as Roger, and my in-game name is Skiller, so some of you will probably know me a bit better as that. And Sergio's done this really mean thing to me, and he's made me tell you all what I think of Omar, or Castle Wars. So, here we go. What I think is best about him, or what he excels in. I just think he's a genuinely awesome guy. I've known him for quite a while, met him at RuneFest, so really cool guy, makes awesome vids. He definitely puts a lot of effort and time into what he does, and obviously his account is amazing, though the bastard managed to get a golden scythe, which I didn't. So, yeah, would have liked one of those, but can't have everything. Any advice I have for him? I don't really think I have any advice for him because he's obviously very good at what he does. So, I don't know really. I wonder if he has any goals for himself or any things that he thinks he could improve on. I would like to hear them. So, see you guys, and yeah.
Alright, so that was your friend, Roger, and he was really nice there. He I actually asked him to, find some negative aspects about you, and and try see if there's anything that you could improve yourself on. But he didn't manage to find anything, and so we actually had another go in his friends chat, asking people, what would you like to see Omar being improved on, and no one was actually able to name anything. So you're doing very well there, I guess.
That's nice of him.
Yeah. So as you could hear in that little clip there we had playing on screen, he asked, what would you like to improve on? Like, if there would be anything that you could improve on, what would you like to improve on?
I would like to get better at Cast Wars. I do have a lot of Cast Wars games, but I'm not anywhere near the level of like actual Cast Wars clans and groups. If you've ever seen any pro Cast Wars videos, they blow up like 10 kids in a row, and just like, I don't know, it's ridiculous. I'd like to be able to do that.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Some techniques that they're really crazy. Like, I've seen some people doing the pit thing. I can't do that. It's so quick. Like, I'm really jealous. But I think Cast Wars could be quite fun if everyone actually played it. I don't know, like, it could be rather than just standing around loafing. But yeah.
Loafing, what a word.
Yeah. So the final question is, we've already been on for 18 minutes now.
I'm not finished. I'm joking.
So yeah. If you're a very successful YouTuber at the moment, your channel is growing by a lot each day. If there would be any advice that you give the small YouTubers out there as to how to be as successful, what would it be?
Pretty much just make a lot of videos. When I was only making like one video or two videos a week, I wasn't getting very many subscribers, but doing daily videos, it keeps people interested, and it makes videos appear like it makes people show other people your channel. It just gets you out there more. Also, posting your video links on forums and just trying to spread around your channel. So if you like make a PK video, make sure you post on as many clan forums and like on Zybez and all those.
Yeah. I can imagine that getting you a lot of views, extra views. It's just maybe just that what you need to, get a little subscriber base there. Right then, we've reached the end of the interview. I hope you liked it, Omar.
Yeah, definitely. It was fun.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and have a look at what Rita has been producing.
How do you look? Do you have the screenshot?
So you can send us over the picture, and we'll so if you can make a screenshot or something and upload that and put it on Skype, then we can have a look at it, and then you can tell us what we're seeing on screen. Alright, so here we are again, and Rita has been dropping during this interview, so you guys have just seen, how it was all made. So can you tell us what's on screen then, Rita?
Well, it's Cast Wars with his trimmed hair, man. Can't you see?
With his trimmed hair, yep. So what kind of lags are those? Because I don't know them. Are there any particular lags, or?
No, just trimmed. It's normal trim,
trimmed. Oh yeah, my bad. So we have Carl Hair Bro.
Cool hair, bro.
Oh, cool hair, bro. Like what?
Yeah, cool hair, bro.
Pretty cool. So that brings us to the end of this first episode.
And big?
How do you? Alright, this is a serious question here, guys. How does Cast Wars get his hair so nice and big? Give us the secret. What do you put in it?
I don't really do anything special. I use normal shampoo. Actually, Dr. Bronner's. I don't know if you guys have that over there.
Well, we could do here in Holland, but I'm not sure if Go on, tell us.
Let's see. Well, to get dreadlocks, first of all, I had my hair pretty long in the first place, and then I went to a hair salon, and they sort of divide it up into sections and then take each section and sort of tangle it up by twisting it and combing it down towards your scalp. And then after that, it's just a matter of time, and you just leave it pretty much. And I mean, you just not like leave it alone. You still wash it and everything, but you don't need to do anything else with it, and eventually it'll just lock up. I also put rubber bands at the tips and the roots when I was first getting it, so it wouldn't come unraveled.
Pretty cool.
I'm gonna go get dreadlocks.
Oh yeah, when I see you at Rune Festival or dreadlocks, I'll come with dreadlocks too.
Okay.
You know, so just do a lot of dreadlocks. Pretty cool.
Sweet, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Alright then. Right. Thanks guys for tuning in on this episode. Thanks Omar for being on.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, it was really cool to have you as our first guest, and we hope that you guys will enjoy this first episode. Thanks Rita for, you know, doing your job.
You're
your part
welcome.
here
I'm going back to bed.
RuneTable. Yeah, she's very tired. And then the outro of this episode is our next guest speaking, and you guys can have a go at a guess at who will be on RuneTable next week. So thank you all once again, and see you all next week.
Okay, see ya, bye. Have a good day.
Bye. Next week on RuneTable.
I'm a RuneScape video maker. I make some real life videos, but mostly in-game footage. I've been playing RuneScape since 2004. I started making RuneScape videos in January of 2010, but I didn't start making commentaries till sometime after. I enjoy making guides, really in-depth guides, but I also enjoy just making kind of little fun videos here and there, surveys, or getting to know my subscribers pretty well, and even just asking questions. I'm almost max total. It's something that I've been working on for quite a while, even though college and work have been kind of putting a big old dent in the amount of time I can put into that. And I'm extremely looking forward to being on RuneTable.